Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, eternal diamond warriors of the rainbow tribe of New Eden. With these massive energies flowing in from Solaris, we are being activated in the highest light with adamantine particles of fifth-dimensional plasma flowing in. With these tsunamis of cosmic rays flowing in, we had multiple white blasts of light appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 14 Hz, 15, 18, and a powerful 27 Hz. These waves pulsing in from the central sun through our Solaris are bringing the codes and keys of the new golden age of eternal bliss consciousness. This is the love that we truly are at the core of our beings. We receive these new codes and resonances deep into our cellular structures, upgrading moment to moment our DNA codons to transform into the crystalline 12-stranded Codex of 144. With the power of entrainment, consciousness is learning to live in our solar light bodies of the divine Christic manifestation of the Holy Spirit, the sacred in the mundane. As we bring in our highest light, we convert the simulated false reality into the paradise of heaven on earth. This is the merging of 3D with all higher positive timelines. Ground crew, we are on task to continue holding the line and blazing this realm with the violet flames of our I Am presence, breaking through all gateways and barriers of the mind of man to merge our 3D conscious awareness with our infinite multidimensional awareness of our fully ascended selves. Remember in this now the mission at hand. All the gnosis is within your sacred heart center. Raise it with the clear light of bliss of your eternal self. Now fill the void within with the white light of source. Keep rising through the vortex as you are lifted higher and higher to the holiest of holies, the peak of the most sacred mountain, to merge with the oceanic stream of pure awareness. We activate you in this, here, now, and forevermore. Grace be with thee. Aho! With these powerful energies coming in and this great ascension, many earth changes reported around this realm. We had major flooding in Mexico as Hurricane Nora moves up the Pacific coast in western Mexico. Intense weather there. Myanmar, more flooding. The Niger River, France and Spain, again, more floods. We currently have Hurricane Ida bearing down on Louisiana, New Orleans, reporting up to 150-mile-an-hour winds, Category 4 strength, as it falls upon the lands. So our prayers, our blessings, our protection, our violet ray goes out to all in the path of these powerful storms. And we transmit the power of our still center as we put protection around all our people. We had many activations all over this realm in the last 24 hours. We had 122 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Most powerful again today in the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands, 5.4, Council of 9. Tonopah, Nevada, by the border of California, 3.4. On Alaska and the crown of Lemuria, 4.0. Tonga, on the Ring of Fire, 5.3, 4.7, in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.0, South Sandwich, 4.9, Indonesia, 4.4, Smith Valley, Nevada, 3.4, Southwest Indian Ridge, 4.7, China, 4.4, Divine 44, coming in, Philippines, 4.6, South Sandwich, another activation, 5.0, Northern Mid-Atlantic Ridge, part of the new Atlantis Energy, 4.913 of the Divine Goddess. Mexico, 5.1. Kuril Islands, 4.7. Greece, 4.3. South Sandwich with the most powerful, 5.4. And this was at 23:32 UTC. 23 into the 32, 5-5 portal, fifth dimensional energy flowing in. Another activation in the heart chakra of Pachamama. Volcano, Hawaii, 3.7, 7 kilometers depth, 37 into the 73, activating the sacred 77, heaven on earth. Puerto Rico, 3.0, More divine masculine energy of the Christos consciousness flowing in. The whole grid, totally lit up, totally activated again today. Keep firing it with your passion, your bliss, your love. Sing to Pachamama. Walk barefoot upon the earth, and walk gently your sacred path with heart, the medicine way, into the sacred fires in the center of our powerful hoop. And today, on this most powerful day, one of our warriors of light ascended, our divine bro star of light, Robert David Steele, our brother in arm, ex-Marine, ex-CIA, that was exposing the cabal and the psychopaths that ran the old false matrix. He is now awake and positioned in the higher realms to assist all the ground crew, the warriors of light, in this final activation mission of the full ascension. So we send our prayers, our love and light to our brothor of the infinite light, Robert David Steele, his friends and family. Fly free, brother, you are with us now, and our great white brotherhood of the Council of Nine is with you to assist you in your grand mission. Aho, brother. 555 coming in now. All Trinity portals activated, opened, and ready for mission. These are the triple codes, the Trinity, the Trident, the threefold flame in the heart center of every living being awakened now in Christos consciousness. And now we continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 6 degrees 19 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 7 degrees 5 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 8 degrees Virgo. A girl takes her first dancing instruction. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 7 degrees Gemini, an old-fashioned well, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today is 10 of Earth. Keywords associated with its synthesis, harmony, highest ideals, reward, inner peace, authenticity, grace, look within. The key phrases, a time of reward. Everything is coming together. Move through life with surety. Understand your place and purpose. Do not be daunted by change. Strength gained from experience. Why do you feel a lack? Dissatisfaction and discomfort. Meaning the 10 of Earth symbolizes all aspects of life coming together as a whole. Career, home, family, all are in harmony. Years of dedicated service to family, career, and community have reaped the highest of rewards, the love, respect, and trust of family and peers. This love, respect, and trust are a reflection of what is left within, and inspire a sense of well-being and connectedness that enables one to move through life with both grace and ease. The 10 of Earth is an affirming card. If it appears in your reading, it signifies a time of reward. It also asks, have you embraced the highest of ideals? To lead a fulfilling life spent doing something you love, to raise your children to become happy, confident adults, and to know and understand your place and purpose. At this time, be sure to remove all masks and show your true self to the world. Authenticity is a quality admired by many. Live your life undaunted by change also, and know that you have been made stronger by your past experiences. Now, whatever the challenge might be, you will find your center and move forward in a fearless manner. 1055-844 flowing in. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Last night was a huge energetic night. Watch it flow in. Sometimes you just had to see it to understand it. This is the last 12 hours and energies flowing into our planet. From 8 p.m. EDT on August 28th to 8 a.m. this morning, August 29th, watch the energies as they flow in and through. At 4 a.m. they really begin to explode in. Please remember when watching this, that most of these incoming energies are from the opposite side of the sun, where there are no planets and nothing there to give us this energy. Those energies are from your galactic families aiding in your ascension needs. Today is another day of solar anomalies, CMEs, and larger energies. Another day in the life of you, a light worker. Enjoy your day. You've been feeling them all day, now night, and they're not ending anytime soon. We have intense energies continuing through our evening and night. Large, high vibrational energies flowing in as solar events are hitting. We have solar weather and CMEs coming in every day for the next 3 days. Once you ascend higher, the ascension symptoms begin to subside. That's because you are at a high vibrational as the energies coming in. From that point, the energies feel more euphoric and floaty. Now is the time for even bigger energies to push you over to that higher version of you. That's what the grand solar flash is all about. That final upgrade to get you into 5D plus and allow you to balance there. All of these upgraded energies are about getting you over that hump and ready to hold the final flash or big energy. Remember, as of August 18th, everything is aligned and ready. The angelics are arranging the last few logistical things to fill in the gaps of those lightworkers that have stalled in fear. Any moment it is possible to go into mission mode. I know waiting is hard, but trust in you. You are the one that's arranged all of this just as you need it to be. This is your journey that you've created and approved every step, every moment. Trust in you. Enjoy the energies. A girl in the universe.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Dia, Cosmic Blu-ray. An important reminder, God's Source's plan is inevitable. This is the Great Awakening. 2012-2021 mirror game is over. The sun energies are here to bring the new beginnings for humanity. Stay in your heart and let the guidance of your soul help you ride these upgrades. Have no fear. Feel love as it is your path, port to travel through to 5D. All will be well, always. In 2010, I had this vision. There was an old mirror reflecting scenes of a world that looked very much like Earth, yet it felt cold with no color, a reversed image. My heart knew the mirror was showing a shadow world controlled by dark ones that had trapped light souls into a reversed matrix, using the innate divine creative energies of humanity for their own benefit, and reduced them as slave resource by all means. All that was inspired for good intentions became nefarious, inventions to inflict upon populations. After using inversion dark magic, they carefully, cleverly cultivated deception via corporations, new technologies, education, medicine, social division, infiltrating the spiritual new age to confuse with distorted information from false gurus and false light teachers, designing false wars for gathering riches, power, and control, as well as exasperated fears to fracture even more the God-human psyche, religion, races, tongues, lands. Their ultimate goal is to accelerate strategies to stop the organic ascension timeline. As Terra entered the no-time point in 12/21/2012, they were faced with challenges to keep up with their agenda, so they threw everything at humanity. And they have been unsuccessful because nothing can stop the natural process of a divine ascension. The higher your frequency, the higher the frequency of Terra, and vice versa. With the help of all the galactic humanoid families, go within, follow the guidance of your soul through your heart, and do what feels right for you. Beware that these shifts in plasma energies may feel heavy to adjust to. You might feel the ascension symptoms, as always happens with a powerful light influx. Honor all that presents itself to you. Take only what resonates. Discard what does not, moment by moment, breath by breath, with self-love and grace. With oneness of love, Diana, Cosmic Blu-ray, Elder at the Blu-ray Galactic Council and Guardian of the Mother Ark. And today from the Order of the Star, Sun, Cosmic Tsunami. An unexpected CME or coronal mass ejection erupted from the Sun on August 26 and fired off a solar tsunami of hot plasma, setting off a magnetic wave across the surface of the Sun. The CME is set to hit the Earth August 28th and 29th and into the 30th. The Sun is waking up, crackling with activity, and hurling blistering pulses of energy into space and Earth. These CMEs affect the magnetic torus fields of the Earth, and us, as we are also energetic and magnetic beings, vibrating with life force. Electromagnetic activity from the Sun affects our electronic devices and human electromagnetic field. We are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually altered by electromagnetic charges from the sun. Our body can feel sleepy, but also become highly energized. Solar storms can drive our emotions and maximize it to both good and bad. The point here is to be aware of it. The pineal gland in our brain is also affected by the electromagnetic activity, which causes the gland to produce excess melatonin. Pineal glands are also referred to as the third eye, and the third eye is also known as the inner eye. It is also spoken of as the seat of the soul, or the gate that leads within to inner realms and spaces of higher consciousness. Among Christian mystics, the term is used in a broad sense to indicate a non-dualistic perspective. In New Age spirituality, the third eye may symbolize a state of enlightenment or an evocation of mental images having deeply personal, spiritual, or psychological significance. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the third eye is said to be located around the middle of the forehead, slightly above the junction of the eyebrows, representing the enlightenment one achieves through meditation and spiritual awakening. The third eye should be active, vibrant, and strong as we receive upgrades from the sun tsunami. The process of decalcification sometimes includes headaches and sleepiness, the same as they say for solar storms like the one in effect now. During solar storms, higher cosmic energy that comes directly from the sun enters the Earth's energy field and cleanses any lower vibrations and density still attached here. Usually we may have symptoms of flashbacks occurring, anxiety or depression show up, and that's because they are clearing from within us and from within the Earth. Moreover, the high energy that joined us from the sun reforms our energy fields or auras, strengthening and rebalancing them. Our cells receive their own cleansing as our DNA reforms within the crystalline energy from the sun, reprogramming us with light codes. Many starseeds see these coronal mass ejections as light language upgrades. We are affected as the radiation and magnetism is altered. We are being transformed and upgraded. Fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field can make you feel extremely tired, headaches, and dizziness. A solar tsunami requires we become solar surfers. What do you need to surf the sun and be in perfect harmony and synced? As we stand at a pivotal moment in Earth's evolution with our entry into the Aquarian era of light, you play a vital role in where we move to next. The sun plays a major part in our ascension, and these solar storms initiate the Earth's shift to higher dimensions. Yes, we may feel the intensity of the energy waves and their negative symptoms, but in the long run we benefit tremendously. All of this energy that is hitting the planet is a part of our path of evolution, or in other words, our ascending or shifting. Power of these changes are about helping us to raise our consciousness to a higher level or frequency, where if possible we become aware of our interactive connections and work for more positive balance on the Earth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, 1212, coming in, we are light. As you are magnetized to the sun and your internal light, to look beyond the density between the creases of your reality, notice you are becoming brighter as your internal awareness expands, as you see beyond the clouds and reach the universe. We ask you to deeply acknowledge that little by little your internal light is expanding day by day. Your collective crystalline consciousness is awakening as you reach each other in the higher dimensional planes of light, merging into an awe-inspiring field of love that is powerful and liberating. You need to simply be and continue expanding, resonating in a space of love. Know every day is becoming brighter as your light body expands, for all planetary beings are rejoicing to the awakening of humanity. They have patiently waited for the quickening. Look closely, dear ones, at the plants and animals. Feel the light connection, for they are waiting to initiate a higher light connection. Sending love for your day, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Immensely powerful loving energy is pouring in as the old timelines are closed. We are now stepping into the epoch of unconditional love, oneness, and unity as we step into the fullness of our soul mastery. The power of love as the Divine Feminine makes her presence felt in powerful ways, all which is not of the highest frequencies. As we are being pulled even higher into the multidimensional state, is being churned up so it can disintegrate and dissolve. The white flame of purity is sweeping the earth, the Divine Mother Flame. The new earth shines in her purity, unity, and unconditional love. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jenny Schultz. Message from the Arcturians on the current energies. Quick update on what is happening energetically. We are being hit with solar winds and coronal mass ejections, CMEs. These injections hold incredible amounts of amazing plasma. Plasma in the human body is known to take nutrients, hormones, and proteins to parts of the physical body that need it. The plasma that is coming in from our sun is bringing activations and codes to our energetic bodies. Once it is in our energetic bodies and it begins to interact with the physical body, the CMEs create geomagnetic storms that affect and weaken our magnetic shield on the earth, and it affects our aura the same. Many people experience headaches and sinus pressure, nausea and dizziness. There can be body aches, bloating, particularly around the rib cage, solar plexus area. Often this energy will bring about a deep purge, so you may be experiencing stomach upset. Air ringing tends to be heightened during these events as well as dreams. When I tapped into my Arcturian team during today's aura cleanse, they wanted to give a message. Your world is being bombarded with awakening codes. These are designed to clear the cobwebs of sleep and activate what has yet to be connected. It matters not where one is in regards to their awakening process. All matter is affected in some way. The information coming in affects everything at the atomic level. All is awakening, all is changing, and we urge each of you to look at all around you with fresh eyes. Ask that the lens and filters in which you perceive the world be updated and cleared of any distortions. It is this lens and filters that often keep souls consistently recreating what was instead of what can be. Through these energy bursts, all is shifting and awakening. For some it will be monumental shifts, and for others it will be minute. It is through the shifting within that more will begin to remember their connection to all that is and their place within creation. This is an immensely exciting time, as many are seeing through the paradoxical nature of your reality. Seeing into the illusion will give the opportunity for what is not truth to collapse. These changes being made within have greater potential to bring about healing, connection, and greater awakening when they are interacted with. Will all those not interacting still receive the coding? Yes, of course. Yet as you know, the minute something is observed, the outcome changes. What do you think the change will be if these energies are welcomed into the form with joy, excitement, and appreciation versus disdain, frustration, and a desire for it to stop? One can be exhausted and still joyous. One can be in pain and still excited about the changes taking place. We see this much like a human's labor. It is indeed painful for most, yet gone through with anticipation and joy. That is because the outcome is known and wanted. You too want the outcome from all that is taking place, yet because it cannot be seen nor quantified, it is natural to lose sight of what is being birthed. We say to you, keep going, keep growing and receiving, keep opening. What you have been working for lifetimes is here to be accessed. The time is now. From JennySchultz.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Most powerful solar plasma and cosmic ray tsunami as we and our reality shift to a higher density. These energies continue to push us all over our personal cliffs. Nothing to hang on to, beloveds. Powerful ongoing earth-facing CMEs. Solaris keeps popping. Geomagnetic unrest conditions, elevated Schumann resonance levels, and unmeasurable plasma and cosmic rays are shifting our perceptions of what we believe to be real, and our new templates and blueprints continue to come powerfully online. I'm getting a very strong and powerful message that our realities are about to tangibly shift. For the next few linear days, I'm done with what I came to do. We raise the frequency of the consciousness, and for collective awakening and ascension to unfold now, rising to the next density. It is done. Welcome to the new earth. Message from Saturday the 21st. Tune into the frequency and broadcast it out. What we are seeing is a smokescreen, a bad movie, a mirage for a long time now. A whole new hologram about to emerge and to be projected. All from the inside out, as the old dissolves. The shadows and veils lift for the truth to be revealed. What's next is unknown. We're not supposed to, but I do know it's a new mission at hand, and the future looks so very bright. Embrace the uncertainty, the unknown. Stand tall, shine bright, and be brave. Be you. Listening to our intuition is key now, stepping fully into our power as the co-creators that we are and always have been. Now we write the script, direct, cast, and act, no longer reading other people's scripts, creating what they want us to create for them. Our inner navigation system, our inner knowing, wisdom, intuition, is what is guiding us along on our path, one now moment at a time. All we have to do is stay present in the flow and keep listening. All is unveiling and revealed to us as we do. Powerful heart openings continue, as do the plasma lightbody and DNA clearings, upgrades, and activations. The healed heart of the Divine Mother healing all back to perfection. Reclamation of our core encryption and pure source codes, connecting and merging back with the Godhead, the cosmic heart and mind, at one-ment. All becoming accessible in the zero-point field of neutrality, in the now, in no time. All parallel realities, always happening now. All of our future selves, other dimensions and realities, always accessible in the now. Like the butterfly breaking out of its cocoon, a transformation that has taken a long time to unfold, yet the final breaking through, all happening in one now moment of linear time. In the blink of an eye, all shifts, a whole new world, a whole new reality, a whole new life. All has led to this. As all merges, unifies, aligns, and synchronizes as one consciousness, back to the start, back to innocence, to start all new, now that we know better. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will. The current setting is fire, which was very unexpected given today's current theme, healing. We are sure to see abrupt changes in circumstances. Healing and fire co-transmute the macroclimate. We do not mean to imply that healing and the element of fire are not compatible with each other, as obviously that is not the case. It's unusual to see that fire healing is predominant in the macro, which primarily uses fire for transmutation purposes. Although if you wish to look at this as something implemented by the highest aspects of self, it makes perfect sense, and nothing is unusual. The healing theme mentioned is taking on a potent form. Sometimes you need to remove a splinter to heal a wound properly, and this would be an excellent way to digest the current macro situation. You see the jumps in the Festival of Lights and Christos Incremendo columns, C7, C7. As things start to hop, skip, and jump back into balance, it's almost as if someone turned up the frequency on all dials. 5D and Legion news, a new grid is in place, and this will be evident in our current engineering. Power sources have shifted like the tides. The momentum of favor is becoming overwhelming and unmistakable. This truth will manifest in a variety of ways. Take all judgments off of your circumstances. Remember, sometimes your biggest blessings is in the things that don't work out. Patience is essential. It will be familiar to see energy blasts, some from the sun, some from the moon, some from earth and sky alike. This influx will be a bombardment to our senses, so go gentle and try only to pair in when the energy is stable. In other words, everyone needs to lay low for a bit until the flames die down. The saving grace for humanity is that around the world, in every race, color, and thought process, many masters exist, too numerous to count. Light cannot do it, dark cannot do it either, but they can do it together. The macro can only instruct this coordination, whether the being knows this or not. The macro is always in charge. The helpful darkness is true divinity in disguise. This faction of divinity has its purpose the same way everything does. In many ways, this energy is the most loyal and loving amongst them all. It is only in the focus of darkness that we can conceive our highest potential. This statement does not mention that we are trying to accomplish will need all parts in agreement to achieve. Some of us hit the fifth, some of us went way higher, and some of us never left the front door. The sun and moon have combined forces to balance all things under its gaze. Archangels will be sweeping the globe, sorting through energies. From the ArchangeliCalendar.com. And from Forever Conscious, we are already in Virgo season, and a change in the energy will be felt. Leo is all about the fire within, whereas Virgo is all about perfection. Intuitive astrology, Virgo season 2021. Virgo season begins shortly after the Aquarius full moon on August 22nd, 23rd, depending on your time zone. After the fiery, bold, and courageous energies of Leo season, Virgo season offers a different and more grounded pace. Virgo is represented by the Virgin, which symbolizes independence, inner strength, and the knowing that we are made of source energy, the same energy that makes up everything in the universe. In this context, Virgin is a symbol of wholeness. Our innate and true state of being is already whole. We are the universe in a human shell. We are the entire ocean in a drop of water, and it's the energy that Virgo brings that can remind us of this. Virgo is a resourceful sign. Its gifts lie in making the best out of everything. Its independence and inner strength can teach us that not only can we fill our own cup, but we can also find practical ways to ensure that it never runs dry. We can take all of that fiery, confidence-boosting energy we have sourced during the Leo season and integrate it into a deeper level, using it as fuel for self-care, boosting our productivity, finding our independence, and knowing that everything we need is always within. Virgo season 2021 is a fairly quiet one. Its energy seems to be a gentle guide as we reach the halfway point of the astrological year, which is marked by the September equinox. As we approach the equinox at the end of Virgo season, we may be able to look back on the journey we have traveled and start seeing how we can make the best of wherever we have landed. Here are the key dates for Virgo season 2021. August 22nd, Sun in Virgo. The Sun enters Virgo shortly after the Aquarius full moon, as the Sun makes its way into the earthy sign of Virgin, and the fiery Leo energy begins to dissipate. We may find ourselves slowing down and narrowing our focus. Virgo season is a good time to get organized, clear the clutter, and create a healthy relationship with our independence. August 23rd, Venus trine Saturn, RX. This is a subtle energy, but I want to include it as it just feels extra nice. Venus rules over money, and Saturn can be a grounding, stabilizing force, indicating steady success when it comes to finances and calling in abundance. This energy is particularly favorable of creating profits, so if you have thought about selling something or making an investment, this energy may offer an added dose of support. It's also a nice energy for creating balance and stability in your relationships, especially in the workplace or with clients. August 29th, Mercury in Libra, Moon wobble. Mercury, which is the ruling planet of Virgo, moves into Libra. In Libra, Mercury allows us to communicate in a way that is considerate, fair, and diplomatic. It may also inspire us to change up the aesthetics of our space or our wardrobe. On this day, we also have a moon wobble, which occurs when the sun squares the lunar nodes. Moon wobbles can create some instability and are often linked to extreme weather patterns. September 6th, new moon in Virgo. This new moon offers a mixed bag of energy. We may find ourselves feeling organized, energized, spontaneous, and ready to try something we have always wanted to try. This is a thanks to the energy of Mars and Uranus that are both active under this new moon. On the other hand, however, there is also a deeper energy that may see us retreat within to heal some old wounds or confront our shadow side. This energy comes from the asteroid Nessus, which orbits between Saturn and Pluto. In astrology, it represents a need to confront our darkest shadows, deal with ancestral traumas, and to work through patterns of abuse. It seems that this new moon could swing in either direction for us depending on our energy and what it is that we need to work on for our highest good. September 10th, Venus in Scorpio. Venus enters the watery sign of Scorpio. We may find ourselves feeling extra sensitive and in tune with our emotions. Venus in Scorpio can also offer energy that makes it easier for us to connect with our sexuality and sensual desires. September 14, Mars in Libra. Mars entering Libra will be a key theme as we navigate the month ahead. During Mars' stay in Libra, it will conjunct the Sun and be a major player in the cosmic energy for the end of September and through to October. Heavy Mars energy can make us productive, energized, and fearless about forging ahead. On the flip side, however, it can also trigger and provoke heated emotions and lead us to burnout if we are not careful about how we are choosing to use our resources. As Mars will be in Libra for most of this period, we are definitely being called to find our balance when it comes to how we work with this fiery masculine energy. September 20th, full moon in Pisces. A sensitive and sweet full moon will light up the sky in the sign of Pisces. This full moon calls for us to be gentle with ourselves and to spend time in quiet reflection. Things may not be what they seem, or there could be some foggy energy that is clouding our clarity. When this energy rolls in, it is our reminder to go within and trust our intuition. We may not have all the answers we need from the outside world, but navigating our inner world can lead to a trove of discoveries. September 22nd, 23rd, Sun enters Libra, equinox. Virgo season comes to an end as we experience the equinox, a time of equal night and day. The day before the equinox is a power time when the energy grid of the earth moves into harmony, and we can connect with the healing power of nature with greater ease. Be sure to spend time soaking up the powerful healing qualities of the earth on the 21st and 22nd, depending on your time zone. The equinox is a powerful, fantastic time for ritual work. From ForeverConscious.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Virgo square the North Node in Gemini and the South Node in Sagittarius. North Node conjunct Black Moon Lilith. The Sun's position in relation to the nodal axis is associated with a period of turbulence in the mundane world. In our own lives, this is a time to tune in to our pristine life mission and realize our purpose. The Sabian symbol of the sun is a merry-go-round, and yet sometimes with this degree it can feel like going round and round in circles, but we're moving in spirals, not circles, each pass over the same old problem viewed from a new place. It's an opportunity to see what was not seen before. With asteroid Deianira close to the sun, it's easy to fall into victim thinking. Remember, you always have a choice in how you respond to life, and therein lies the magic. Words have power, and thought, and writing, and voice. Release what has been repressed. Healing is happening. Put your hand on your heart. Feel the earth under your feet. Focus on connection rather than division. Look for ways to create subtle improvements. Keep learning. Stay curious. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 258, White Spectral Mirror. The number 11 is called spectral, and its keywords are dissolve, liberation, and release. The 11th day is all about liberating, depending of course of the energy of the day it is combined with. Today is white mirror, which represents reflection, order, and endlessness. This combination doesn't take much explaining. The truth will set you free. Learning the truth today will result in feeling liberated. Don't be afraid to face it. Clarity is the most important tool to guide you along the right path. Without clarity, we live in delusion and get lost and pulled off our path. The guide for the day is white mirror, so it's a double helping of truth today. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Spectral Mirror, Kin 258, 29th of August 2021. The mirror world shatters. Game over, kapow. Go Aussie and New Zealand. 29/8/2021 equal 42 equal 11/8/5 equal 213 equal 24 equal 6. Day codes 29 trials, uncertainties, spiritual tests. 42 financial success, assistance, joy. 11 portal, gate, duality. 2 twins, partners, cooperation. 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, romance, fertility. Month year codes 8 abundant, infinite source flow. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 13 goddess, cosmic consciousness, natural lore. 4 foundation, form, earth, angelic. Kin 258 equal 15 equal 6. Heaven, Christ, harmony, family. A heavenly portal day to liberate more Christ light. Kin 258 occurred 9 months ago on the very potent 12/12 portal, 12th of December 2020. Through the space-time, this portal is linked to today, helping us to smash out of the matrix. 3, 2, 1, final countdown. 3 more kin days to go as we complete the cycle in this galactic spin of the Zolkin calendar. Ready for takeoff, magic flight. Day 11 of the spectacular yellow star wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. And so we reach day 11, the gateway, and the final countdown to piercing the veil through to Source. We also have a 29-11 day coding today, giving us an 11-11 double gateway. Today we are reflecting on the illusion of the old paradigm, ready to dissolve and release it in order to liberate. New world of peace, love, harmony, and abundance, with much more sparkle in our lives. What a brilliant day. Tone of creation, spectral tone 11, operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. The spectral tone provides full purging, transformative power. When we go spectral, we learn to release all that we have manifested, in order that we may commence the next cycle. Solid forms dissipate and dissolve. We are finally freed from the emotional baggage and debris that we have carried deep within ourselves, in order to liberate and become released from the past. What a spectacular gift on this divine portal day. 11 is the process of disintegration, stripping away the layers down to our core essence. Unity, the great illuminator, is transforming patterns and structures, freeing you from things that no longer serve your emerging wholeness. With the spectral tone of 11, cherished ideals, beliefs, and images of all kinds are being brought up for you to re-examine, illuminate, and transform. Examine what appears dissonant in your life, then let it go. Bless your past, your pain and suffering, and release it forever. Going through the resistance and blockages prepares a space for greater reflection and truth to flow in unimpeded. As your facade crumbles and your walls come tumbling down, the true illumination of self bursts through. These are very powerful energies to work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments to you finally claiming and aligning with your starry soul self, your God self. The tone 11 symbolizes a gateway and polarity, inviting you to step through into a new, more harmonious and beautiful reality filled with abundant opportunities. Connect with your higher truth, giving you the power to carve a new path of liberation. Finally cleansed and purged of the old, we have a new vacuum from which to attract new and more vibrant energies and experiences. Out with the old and in with the new, embryonic and effervescent rainbow frequencies. The mirror world shatters. This means miracles are possible. Utilize this potent divine power wisely today, especially for breaking free and liberating the new, more beautiful you. With so much powerful today, the old mirror world finally shatters, and is shattering indeed. It is time to break free from the artificial matrix. The old 3D traps can no longer hold you down. The chains are gone and the obstacles have dissolved. No debts, no taxes, no 9-to-5 work week, no enslavement. The ice is melted and all that remains are puddles of dirty water. Shake the droplets from your shoes, take a giant leap and jump clear of any remaining puddles in your path. You can jump puddles. You have the power to reclaim your sovereignty and see the truth. All is clear now, no mirrors, no illusions. All is revealed through a pane of pure, transparent, clear glass, forming a portal to your new life. Open the window, breathe the fresh air, and frolic among the meadow blooms. Life is good. Quantum jump to new earth through the hall of mirrors. Look in the mirror and brush aside all delusions relating to your beauty and worthiness and that of our planet. Look for the beauty that is revealed beyond the chaos and ugliness. Look past the physical reflection into the depths of your soul. Access your starseed essence and stand in the harmony of your full God presence. You are indeed beautiful, you are worthy, and you are the light. You are made in God's likeness, so how can you be anything other than a radiant spark of the divine? Reconnect with your inner beauty and affirm, I am my full radiant presence now. I am the harmony of the stars. And in so doing, we can now reclaim our beautiful planet Gaia as the pristine, pure, and idyllic paradise that we have all been dreaming into our reality. And so it is. Aho, beautiful star rainbow dreamers. Today's question is, what do we need to dissolve in order to release more peace, harmony, and abundance? reflecting on all the beauty in our precious new rainbow world, divine blessings for our smashing planetary liberation, victory to the light. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 258, White, Spectral Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to reflect. Releasing order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of transformations and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of our monthly pledges on Patreon and your donations that we're able to continue doing this work. Now I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Osh, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. If you'd like to help support us in our work and mission and continue this work, you can make a monthly pledge at our link at White Gold Eagle or go to patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Christian Chirica, for your donation today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you all and your support and your kind contributions. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so to our link to PayPal at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's art work on Etsy. You can purchase her handmade goddess totems and her healing jewelry, other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And be sure to go support her at her YouTube channel, Luna Goddess Art. She uploaded today a lesson teaching tutorial on how she makes these handmade, beautiful goddess totems out of wool. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light and a powerful invocation to the cosmic ascension light. Pleiades 1 messages, August 29, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Terrans summoned to look within. New entrants are approaching. Moral guides approach for mastery. Dynamics of transition increase. Biological strengthening and progress. Divine creativity increases. Therapists expand into multi-planes. Transcendental Gorm movement initiated. Wave reverberation happens, 99% non-regressive. Projectors of ship, EONOR-12 in support, 98% non-regressive. Projectors of ship, EONOR-12 in reverberation, 98% non-regressive. Attention, Sinti, the fairy storyteller. Immediate call coming up. Master projector support required. Sync started. 94% non-regressive. Start support. Divine thermometer heats up. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating Nevic grid building. From disclosurenews.it. From Divine Sister of the Light, Miriam Gillis, the Sun Masters. Invocation to the cosmic ascension light. Beloved glorious I am presence, light of my soul, may the light of cosmic ascension and divine love be poured within my soul and into the earth like the light of 1,000 suns, to permeate the earth and to saturate her people and her many kingdoms. May all negativity, illusion, and karma be transmuted by this cosmic ascension light of God that never fails. May the great golden age of enlightenment, love, peace, brotherhood, and prosperity for all be established now upon our dear planet by the action of this great ascension light. By the authority of my beloved I Am Presence, the light of the Father, Mother, God, and by the authority of the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood, I affirm, as a son of God, I am calling for the action of the light of 1,000 suns to be released now on this beloved planet for the immediate transformation of Earth into the shining star that is her destiny, and for the raising up of humanity into their eternal freedom in the realms of light and divine perfection. I request that the light that is needed to manifest the kingdom of God on earth as it is in heaven be released now without limit until all is ascended in the light and free. And so it is, beloved I am. Repeat 3 times or as many times as you feel guided to. You are building a greater momentum of light each time you repeat this in all prayers. Prayer to the 7 sacred flames, Uma, Kumari. With that, thank you for joining us today, beloved being of light. Thank you for coming here on this mission and supporting us and our team of the Earth Angelics of the 144. Have a most beautiful and blessed ascension journey, and keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, shining your light, illuminating the night with your bright virtue. Be sure to make it the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.